Be loyal to the black woman the way you are to Eminem. She gave you an opportunity. But I heard you say you finna release new music with Eminem and Tupac.
Why you laugh like that?
Hey, boy, Pac been dead 30 years. Let the man rest in peace. And Eminem, come on now. Come on. Come on, Curtis. Put them shoes out, let them flop, and do your Tony Yayo, Lloyd Banks.
I'm kind of glad this beef is like heating back up just for the commentary. And this is hilarious. You know what's crazy? These guys been beefing for, damn, it's going on 20 years.
DJ Akademiks reacts to 50 Cent versus Rick Ross. Check out what he had to say, and then I'll come back with my comments.
Rick Ross is going at 50 Cent. 50 actually reposted his video and said, this fool is at an open house talking about a $100 million house. His house is available on Airbnb. What the fuck? Everything fake. The fuck out of here.
It's crazy.
Hold on, let's see.
Game with the young hustlers. I'm a boss, keeping it true to the culture. If I wanted to sell 250 the first week, you think Rose couldn't have played that game? Them play to sell $250,000 the first week? That shit cheap. Them y'all be talking about can't even show you a motherfucking palm tree in their front yard. This $100 million house. Other shit game with the young hustlers. I'm a boss. These say they could sell 300 gazillion streams in the first 3 weeks, but where your clothesline at then? Why you ain't selling no shoes?
Damn.
You should be able to sell protein shakes if you sell that many streams. Y'all should be selling peptides. You should be able to sell anything if those numbers weren't inflated. Now,
yeah, that's Rick Ross' biggest thing. Like, yeah, he did 20K the first week, 20K the second week, but he's not playing the streaming game. I don't know if he has like an independent situation going on or if he's with a major or if everything's through Maybach Music, but he just gonna keep it real, do his 20K a week. Maybe he'll sell 100K in the next year or so and play it like that. But 50 and Ross, they gonna be forever.
I Google all of their other assets outside of music. They spirits business, clothes business, this business, everything else. SMS audio, out of business. It's crazy. These say they could sell 300 gazillion streams in the first 3 weeks, but where your clothesline at then? Why you ain't selling no shoes?
Before he had also said something about
I want to go viral.
About 50 Cent's Shreveport business opportunity that looked like it might be collapsing or whatever. He ran into some little hiccups in Shreveport. He wanted some tax breaks and like, you know, when you move like big businesses to like towns like that, they usually give you incentives to come there because you're going to create a job opportunity for a lot of people in the town. And whatever 50 wanted, he didn't get. I could Google it real quick and kind of show you.
Yeah, when you playing a game like that, like 50, he's trying to build out like a Tyler Perry type studio in Shreveport. Things may be different where he was located at previously. So it's a different ball game. So it may take some time for him to build out that infrastructure with his entertainment studio in Shreveport. But I guarantee he's going to figure it out. I don't think he's just going to up and leave. Having it in Shreveport is going to benefit 50. It's just going to take some time to build out.
Shreveport, 50 Cent. The latest on it is that he was threatening to pull back on Shreveport projects. Basically, he can't get the deal he's really looking for. He says the people who are in position don't want things to get better. And he says these people in Shreveport just don't want to get things to get better. He said, I only make deals that make sense. I'm going to have to pull back. So he's threatening to like kind of, you know, not do the deal. Anyway, we had Rick Ross who spoke about it.
This morning, so Curtis, I ain't finished with you. I saw you making excuses of why you was kicked off the shows, blamed it on the black woman. She's the creator. She wrote it. It's her show. Ghost was her show. Kanan was her show. She gave you 3,500 an episode. Just to do little posts and all that. Be loyal to the black woman the way you are to Eminem. She gave you an opportunity. But I heard you say you finna release new music with Eminem and Tupac.
Why you laugh like that?
Hey, boy, Pac been dead 30 years. Let the man rest in peace. And Eminem, come on now. Come on. Come on, Curtis. Put them shoes out. Let them flop. And do your Tony Yayo, Lloyd Banks.
I'm kind of glad this beef is like heating back up just for the commentary and fuckery. Like this is hilarious. You know what's crazy? These guys been beefing for, damn, it's going on 20 years.
Yeah, this is the beef that's never going to fade away. 50 Cent and Ross, very entertaining. Ross kind of outperformed 50 musically over the last 10, 15 years, and business-wise, he's keeping up with 50. Rick Ross, he rolling with a lot of new money, new investments. You got checkers, you got real estate portfolios going up. So Rick Ross, he's fighting back and forth with 50. It's not like a Ja Rule situation where musically 50 took over. You can't do that with Ross. If the music don't work out, he got his business to fall back on.
I think their beef started like 07. No, 08. 08 or 09? Okay, at latest 09. But like, I think it's 08. We're like almost 20 years since they've been beefing. And I'm so happy that they're kind of like still both funny and they're still like take shots at each other. It's 06. And I mean, I guess 50 and Ja Rule, they've been beefing since like 01, right? Yeah, so for that's a 25-year-old beef. Damn.
Remix, baby. Come on, baby. Let's go. I want to go viral this morning, so Curtis ain't.
It got awkward for the writer, for the showrunner, because she felt like it was registering as a 50 Cent show instead of her show. And that turned into, it got weird with her behaviors and the things that was going on behind the scenes with her. And then it also was friction between her and Amari, because he was feeling like he was the lead and the star of the show. So she was having a problem with anybody who was leading the show because she felt like it was her show, like it was hers. And it was a show rightfully as a writer, but he is the star of the show. Omari would have died. Ghost Must Die. He would have died where Kanan died, that much earlier. She planned to kill Omari's character off right there. And I'm like, nah, I could feel how the general public was feeling about it. And I knew that was not the right decision. And I was saying, well, she said, well, then if he doesn't die, something has to happen. Something big has to happen. And I'm like, me, like kill my character. Like I got other shit to do. I could go be 50 Cent and then I don't have to be here anymore. Like, look, it got awkward for the right.
Yeah, so anytime that Rick Ross and 50 Cent, they can be petty with each other, perfect alley-oop. Right now, 50 Cent look like he got some issues going on with the writers, with power. So that's Rick Ross alley-oop to be like, such and such, this was going on with 50 Cent. Again, every time there's a little bit of an L with either one of them, they're both going to clap back at each other. Again, this beef ain't fading away no time soon. Speaking of old school rappers, though, and the throwback rappers, man, Rick Ross, he ain't having a good reception with the album sales, bro. They don't want to hear from Rick Ross, man. It sounds like he got an
what's it doing? I downloaded. Well, I didn't download the whole album, but I got a couple songs. I know I gotta do better. But I keep listening to a couple songs that I like. But I need to let the whole album rock again.
Yeah, he did 20,000 the first week, and I think like 20 plus the second week, and you already know 50 Cent had to go off on him. It was bound to happen. 40-something albums in 2 weeks, 40K. Yeah, but Rick Ross, he said he's still pushing through, you know, he playing a long game, you know. He'll get to his 500,000, 1 million, but he taking it 20,000 at a time.
I take back to the street. Hey, yeah, remember you told Cut up and stand them open mics? Yeah, boy, you better pass out them flyers, pass out them flash drives.
You know, if you're Rick Ross, you're a legacy act. I don't know if he has a major push now. Seems like he's independent, just Maybach Music Group with some random distribution company.
Ross gonna always be Ross. Like, at a certain time, it don't matter, especially when most of your business is in other shit anyway. You're doing it for the gang, for the people who rock with you. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, all that other stuff superficial, bro. What are you making off a stream now? Like, come on. Fake anyway. I'm just saying, it's a real talk. You got podcasters and streamers making more than rappers. Now, it don't matter about.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Matter of fact, let me play a little bit what he talking about, though, because he has something to say about that. People hating on him. It may be small, but you should be able to hear what he's saying.
Yeah, I can hear it. Go ahead.
As I said on my story yesterday, 22,000 the first week, 20 the second week. Those drastic fall offs, guys, that you see with a lot of those other artists is when the numbers are inflated. The bots. To me, the new flex is no bots. Keep it genuine, keep it pure. Let the music fight any battles. You understand? Come on now. This the biggest boss. I'm letting niggas know. Do the long game, baby. That's how we hustling. That's how we winning. We here 20 years later. You know what I'm saying? Those G-Unit sneakers gonna be in Costco, baby. I like the Lloyd Banks ones better than all the other ones. Them other niggas ain't even got no sneakers. But 50, give Lloyd Banks his own high top sneaker. And since the Shreveport shit ain't happening no more, you know what I'm saying? You can focus on the sneakers.
Yeah, so you know he had to talk his talk, man.
He always
you know.
find a way to shoot a shot at. I don't think they ever gonna stop beefing him and 50.
Oh nah, I don't see it happening, but you know it's warranted. If 50 gonna take shots at him on social media, I'm gonna take shots at you with the Shreveport thing and the whole warehouse thing he put
What happened
together.
with that?
Look like it's they going through a little bit of hurdles. I don't know the full context, but based off what Rick is saying, it's just the beginning. It's gonna take a while for him to build out that infrastructure.
Sometimes it don't even be like, it be things beyond people control, like the city, the county, the
Yeah.
ordinance, the blah blah blah.
Probably those issues he running into.
Run into some hating shit, because I'm pretty sure it don't cost much for a warehouse in Louisiana. No disrespect, Louisiana. But
Yeah.
we talking about somebody from New York, and they used to New York real estate prices.
But that Shreveport, that was a good look for him. Let's go down south. Let's, buy up a whole bunch of property, similar to the whole Tyler Perry method. Let me buy up a whole entire land and build out a whole entire studio with houses and sets. That's what he wants to do in Shreveport, but it's gonna take a while. It ain't like easy how Tyler Perry making it look.
Yeah, he trying to build his own little community type shit. Dog.
Yep,
Yeah,
I can
just
see
come
that.
there, they live there, you know what I mean? That's fire, but it's a lot of moving parts.
Oh yeah, he's saying it. You can have all the money in the world, but if you ain't on the same page with the community,
They're gonna block you at every direction.
Yep. So he'll get it together though. But good little petty back and forth. 20-year beef, never gonna end.
I think the Ja Rule wanna end before that one.
Yeah, because Ja, he ain't gonna go back and forth unless you catch him at an airport or in an airplane lacking. Other than that, he ain't really going back and forth.
I ain't gonna double back to that, but he was a smart move to make to like get from that seat. That would have been a rough flight. If that plane took off and they was sitting in behind him, bro, they would have went back to fucking middle school with him, bro. Flicking his ear, dropping
Yeah.
water.
Yep.
Those pranks might have got vicious.
Oh yeah, it would have been a little bully stuff going on, and Ja, he ain't gonna back down, but you kind of had to fall back because if you make a scene, now you look like a punk on social media. Oh, he's scary. He don't want to smoke, but I think they both did good. All three of
I
them.
mean, in general, I think he did it right though. If that plane took off and then you up and all that like that, you might never fly again in your life. Type of shit. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So. Remove. Somebody got to get off this plane right now. Some seats got to move. Something before we take off.
Yeah, and
Once
that's
we
the
up in the
worst
air,
part.
now I'm creating a whole nother thing. You know what I'm saying?
Maybe they probably would have routed somebody back, like, "Hey, switch seats with me," because I ain't trying to be the fault that this whole plane had to land emergency landing over some 30-year-old rat beef.
Yeah.
So. It could have got bad. I got to go overseas to do a show, but now I'm banned. I can't drive there. This ain't like New York to New Jersey. Like, nah. So, yeah, you don't want to mess up the bag. So, certain beefs, I don't think it's ever going to end. It may lay dormant, but there's always going to be smoke with those guys.